New at 11, the Wisconsin Office of School Safety will stay open after the State Department of Justice found a temporary source of funding. The office's future had been uncertain after the legislature declined to provide funding. Now, Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul says the DOJ is reallocating $1.34 million in American Rescue Plan Act funding to keep the office running. The money was originally supposed to be used for a different effort, but it won't be ready by the deadline to spend the money.